Hello boys and girls, it's Lucas here and welcome to this video. And in this video I'm going to take a quick look at Hardspace ShipBreaker, which is recently released on Steam, Xbox and PS4 on the 16th of June. Now a quick full disclaimer before we get into the nitty gritty of this video. I did purchase this particular game while it was on sale on Steam. I don't think it'd be a game that would have appealed to me straight out of the bat had it been a full retail price, and it's also at the current recording of this video in early access, so it is subject to change. The game is set in a future where mankind has spread out throughout the solar system through rapid industrialization, and the Earth has become a barely tolerable place to live. In this setting, you take on a shipbreaker for a company called Lynx Salvage, and you perform various tasks for this company, breaking apart old, outdated, outmoded ships while floating around the vacuum of space. All seems pretty straightforward. However, you seem to be lumbered with an incredible debt to repay. The size of this debt, you ask? 1 billion credits. How you've accumulated this debt isn't exactly made clear. However, it does have a bit of a Ready Player One vibe to it with regards to the loyalty centers and how they made their money in that particular setting. And in ShipBreaker, it's exactly the same. Any expenses you accumulate while actually working for Lynx gets put onto your debt, meaning that you have to work efficiently and quickly, otherwise you'll be in a perpetual cycle of working until you're dead. And this just so happens to be one of the more interesting parts of the game, if yet a little creepy. With each ship, you get a certain number of days. Each of those days is broken up to 15-minute shifts, and within those shifts you have to complete a certain number of tasks, either finding specific components or salvaging a certain material within the allotted time. And it is basically up to you how you go about doing this. Now, of course, working in the zero-G effects of orbital space around Earth, you do have a few hazards, such as not being able to breathe. Part of the game requires you to manage your oxygen tanks. And of course, working for Lynx, your oxygen isn't free, and you constantly have to go back and refill it, which costs you credits, which adds money to your debt. Then there's the small matter of maintaining your equipment and keeping your thrusters fueled, coupled with the fact that any components that are damaged or lost during your salvage also adds money to your debt. One could be forgiven to being a little bit, demoralized. However, this is the appeal of the game. Trying to keep your costs down while finding the most efficient ways to complete your task orders and salvage the rest of the ship at the same time over, say, a 2-day, 15-minute per shift period was really enjoyable. Adds the aesthetics of the game, the surreal nature of floating around in zero-G, which often had me tilting my body and my head to see if I could get a better angle even though I was using a keyboard and mouse. This game is an awesome waste of time, and I mean that in a good way. Now, the game doesn't have any customization as far as I can tell at the moment. However, your character in the form of their equipment is upgradable, and you once again purchase these upgrades which go onto your debt at the end of every shift. Now, your character also levels up in the form of certifications. Certifications are basically a set number of achievements or tasks to complete outside your normal task orders, which then make your character level up, which gives you access to more equipment, better upgrades, and harder ships to salvage. In addition, the game is also very well voice acted. The cutscene at the beginning is really, really nice with a nice poem, and I recommend you listen to it. In addition, your grizzled supervisor chimes in with some heartfelt but yet disillusioned advice, largely because he was a shipbreaker as well, and for some unknown reason is unable to do it anymore. But considering the hazards the game throws at you, it's not surprising that the attrition rate is pretty high. Now, overall, I've enjoyed playing this game, and if you were to compare it to anything else that is out there, I would say it has a Space Engineers / No Man's Sky vibe to it. although on a much smaller scale. With that in mind then, with it being early access, I would probably wait until it's back on sale if you haven't already picked it up, and probably wait until it's had a couple of updates. I think what would make this game really, really fun is if it had a co-op element to it. However, reading the Steam store page about future updates, that isn't in the plans as of yet. So, in conclusion, an enjoyable game for me, something I will be returning to, and I'm kind of curious in where they're going to take this game, as they have already got plans in place for future chapters, future ships, and additional game modes as well. Well, that's it from me, guys and girls. Please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think down below. And of course, if you want to see any more of my videos in the future or want to check out my stream highlight videos, which come every week, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you know every time a video is uploaded. Well, that's all from me, and until next time, take care.